Hi, Scorpio. This is a weekly reading for the sign of Scorpio. If you have Scorpio anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, let's talk about the moon this week. This week, there will be a full moon in the location of Gemini. This is also known as the beaver moon. The full moon shines a light on the hidden aspects of our lives. And this is what encourages us to practice self-care. During the full moon, it is also a wonderful time to put out your crystals or your gemstones to have them charged by that wonderful full moon energy. Also, if you have not made or created moon water, the full moon is a wonderful time to do that practice as well. I will post in the description box simple directions on how to create or how to make your own moon water. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Scorpio. Also, Scorpio, that full moon will bring into question your values and how you find security. Expect there to be some kind of clash between those that are closest to you and how you choose to live your life. I do understand that this can be frustrating, but just remember, this is your chance to release what is no longer serving you. This is your chance to really begin again, to have a fresh start. And I love that you received the Ace of Cups as the foundation, the basis of this reading. And the Ace of Cups is really about spiritual gifts, gifts of the unknown, the spiritual, the emotional gifts. And these emotional gifts, these spiritual gifts, are going to come from something that you perceive as a past mistake, something that you perceive as a regret. I believe you're going to come or to move into a space where those regrets, those perceived past mistakes, you will find that they have all been part of your journey to lead you to this time of receiving that emotional, that spiritual gift, that spiritual fulfillment. And let's see how these two cards, that Ace of Cups and that Five of Cups, plays into the rest of your reading here. In your public life, in your professional life, we start off with the Four of Swords, thinking, contemplating, perhaps maybe even a little bit of overthinking, and justice, knowledge, wisdom, and partnerships. At this time, there may be some kind of confusion, some type of soul searching about your value, about your worth. Maybe someone in your professional life, someone in your public life, somebody or a situation in your life is not seeing or appreciating your value, not seeing, not appreciating what you bring to the table. And I do think that this is on someone else's part. maybe you have found, or maybe you have figured out, you know your value, you know your worth. Or it is time for you to establish your value and your worth and really ask for what you are worth. You set your price. You do not let other people set a price for you. And if you are encountering people that are not willing to pay what it is that you are asking, those are not your people. It's that plain and simple. If people cannot see your worth, if people cannot see your value, that is their problem. That is not your problem. You ask for what you're worth, and again, if they do not see that, they are not your people, and keep looking. And I do believe that that is why we see the Ace of Swords and the Lovers here. That newfound knowledge, that newfound wisdom, that newfound self-worth of being able to ask for your value and really stand your ground and really be brave and be courageous in looking for people and finding the people that do see and recognize your value. That is why we see the Lovers card here. You look and you seek and you will find people. The universe, when you know and stand up for your value, the universe will bring those people, those partnerships, those relationships in for you. And that is why we have the Lovers card there. You know what? Was it last week or the week before, Cancer, we started the little gratitude jar. Let's take a few moments to put 3 little notes in that gratitude jar. Let's see. This week, I was very thankful for family gatherings. I had such a wonderful time at family gatherings. I'm going to put family gatherings as something that I'm grateful for, something that I'm thankful for. I'm just going to put that in and the smell of fall leaves. I just love the smell of fall leaves. They have a very unique smell to themselves, but I do love those. I do appreciate those. And now that I'm thinking about it, I also like the crunchy sound that they make under my feet. It almost makes a sound like eating a cereal, if you like cornflakes or, yes, but they almost kind of sound like that crunch noise when you're eating cereal. And small children, babies, I think babies are a gift to the world. I just love and appreciate all the joy and all the wonder and all the potential that they bring into the world. And we'll just seal those up for a time, maybe this fall when I'm feeling a little bit blue, or we're feeling a little bit blue. And I really do hope that you've been keeping or practicing gratitude as well. And it's never too late to start your own little gratitude jar. In your home life, in your private life, we have the Hierophant. Change from knowledge and wisdom. And here we see knowledge and wisdom keeps coming up for you. Learning, looking to the future, the end of heartache, the end of disappointment. Heartache, disappointment. I think for you, Scorpio, there has been a lot of overthinking, a lot of wondering, a lot of questioning, and I really do see that coming, that overthinking coming to an end. And all of that overthinking has really led you up to this point of life. And see, we have you thinking here, we have you thinking here. Yes, I think that the overthinking, I think that you have reached a point in your life where you're ready to put an end to that. You're ready to put a stop to that. And really really move on to a place of rebirth, a place of starting over again. Starting fresh, a new fresh start with how you are approaching a situation or how you've been thinking. And this rebirth has you connecting with and following through with let me not mix these up because I do have a tendency to do that sometimes, Scorpio. And so following through what it is that brings you passion, or a passion, that what it is that you are passionate about, reconnecting with what it is that brings happiness and joy and passion back into your life. And in part, this is going to require you to let go of any preconceived outcomes. And I think in the past, we've had preconceived outcomes. And because we have preconceived outcomes, that is where we begin to feel that we have fallen short. And when we're so focused on the outcome, we're not focused on the passion. And when we let go of those preconceived outcomes, that is when the universe, that is when spirit can bring into us even more than what we expected. Final thoughts, final messages. The Magician card, the magic to start fresh, the magic to start over. A new partnership, a new working relation, a new relationship. And we see the couple here, we see the couple here, we see the Magician pointing to the couple. And I like to call this Knight of Pentacles the appreciation card. A newfound appreciation, a newfound gratitude. A newfound appreciation, a newfound gratitude of abundance or for abundance. Scorpio, I think up until this time, you've been looking, you've been searching for an answer. You've been looking and searching and thinking and contemplating on an answer. It's almost like you've felt like you've been held in the dark, that something was being kept from you, something was being hidden from you, and you've been thinking and contemplating on that. But the answer you've been seeking, the answer that you have been looking for, is going to come. And that answer is going to have more details than you've been wanting, or more details than what you expected. The answer is not going to be what you thought it was. It's going to be different. It's almost like the more you know now, the more you find out, the less that you are going to want to know. But the answer is going to free you. It's going to free you in such a way that you will be able to move forward with appreciation and gratitude. Move forward with appreciation and gratitude, even though it's not the answer that you were seeking. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Scorpio. Thank you, Scorpio. You have a blessed week.